Namaste children, I am Hari Prasad, your chemistry teacher. Children, today's topic is the variation of electronegativity when you go down the group. Children, we have already discussed what is electronegativity. It is the power or capacity of an atom in a molecule to pull the shared pair of electrons towards itself, right? And this electronegativity is going to depend upon two factors. One is atomic radius and the next one is nuclear charge. What is the relationship between atomic radius and electronegativity? Children, it is inverse relationship. What is the relationship between nuclear charge and electronegativity? It is a direct relationship. Children, to understand this concept, we'll consider the elements of group 17. That is fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. The configurations are 27, 287, 28, 18, 7, then 28, 18, 18, 7. Hi children. Children, we all know that when you go down the group, what will happen to the atomic radius? Yes, definitely. See, this is nucleus, outermost shell containing electrons. See, the atomic radius is going to continuously what children? Increase. That is, first atom fluorine, next chlorine, bromine, iodine. So the atomic radius continuously increases when you go down the group because of increase in number of what children? Shells. Now, as the atomic radius increases, the electronegativity is going to what children? Decrease. So out of these four atoms, iodine is the biggest. So that's why its electronegativity should be less, and fluorine is the smallest and its electronegativity should be what? Highest. Now children, we also have one more factor that is going to decide the electronegativity, that is nuclear charge. Now children, 7 plus 2, fluorine has 9 protons, 10 plus 7, chlorine has 17 protons, right? So 18 plus 10, 28, 35 protons. Now 36, 46, so 53 protons. Now children, 9, 17, 35, 53. All these are the number of protons present in the atoms. Now, when you go down the group, the nuclear charge is also what? Increasing. So, as the nuclear charge increases, electronegativity is going to what children? Increase. So, out of these four atoms, which one is having a maximum nuclear charge? Definitely it is iodine. So, according to this concept, iodine should be having a maximum electronegativity and fluorine should be having a minimum electronegativity because it has a least nuclear charge. Now children, out of these two, which is correct? We'll just check it out. Now children, again I am telling you, I am writing the values just to make you understand. It is not required for your board exam. Okay children? Now, let us check out the values. The electronegativity of fluorine is 4.0, chlorine is 3.0, bromine is 2.8 and iodine is 2.5. Now, these values clearly suggest that out of these four elements, the one with the maximum electronegativity is which one children? Fluorine. The one with the minimum electronegativity is iodine. Now, out of these two concepts, which one is correct? Yes, obviously this one. That is, as the atomic radius increases, the electronegativity values are going to what children? Decrease. Now the question arises, sir, what about this one? Why the nuclear charge, why the electronegativity is not increasing on increasing nuclear charge? So, the reason for this one is, see, out of atomic radius and nuclear charge, right, when you go down the group, the atomic radius is going to what? Dominates. So that's why the electronegativity is going to what? Decrease. Next question arises, why atomic radius dominates? Children, we have already discussed these concepts. Again, we'll do it. See, this is fluorine, right? And this is chlorine, which is bigger than that. And this is bromine, which is still bigger than that. And this is iodine, which is still bigger than that. Children, I think we have already discussed about the screening effect. What is the screening effect? Screening effect is nothing but decrease in the force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron by the electrons of what shell? Inner shells. Okay. So this effect we call it as what? Screening effect. Now, in case of fluorine, how many screens are there between nucleus and outermost electron? 1. In case of chlorine, how many screens are there between nucleus and outermost electron? It is what, children? 2. Now, in case of bromine, how many screens are there between nucleus and outermost electron? 3. In case of iodine, how many screens are there between nucleus and outermost electron? 4. Now, when you go down the group, the screening effect is continuously what? Increasing. So, because of increase in the screening effect, though the nuclear charge is increasing, it is not able to pull the electrons, right? Because of what effect? What should do? Screening effect. So these people are acting as a screens and they are reducing the force of attraction between the nucleus and the outermost electron. This is the reason why the atomic radius dominates over what, children? Nuclear charge. So conclusion is fluorine is the element that is having a maximum electronegativity because of its smaller atomic radius. Now children, an important question. Suppose if they ask you a question, which group of elements are having a maximum electronegativity in the whole periodic table? What is your answer? Children, you already studied that electronegativity across the period, it is going to what, children? What? Increase, right? Then electronegativity, when you go down the group, what? Decreases. Now, the question was, which element, like which group of elements are having a maximum electronegativity? Now, children, right side of the period, like right side of the periodic table, right? We have a group 18, that is noble gases, that is not required for us. So before noble gases, which is the group of elements? That is what, children? Halogens. So halogens are the one which is having maximum electronegativity because across the period the electronegativity will increase. Now the question arises, among halogens, which is the element that is having maximum electronegativity? Children, just now we studied that. See, when you go down the group, the electronegativity is going to what? Decrease. So the element in the group 17 which is having maximum electronegativity is fluorine. Okay, children? Children, I hope you have understood whatever I have discussed today. Remaining will continue in the next video. Thank you, children. Namaste, everybody.